Hello, and welcome back to our partner training series presented by ServingIntel for your point of sale system. In today's video, we will begin a series of discussions centered around the reporting capabilities available on your front-end terminals. In earlier videos, we explained all about the powerful reporting functions of your POS from the back office, but today we will talk about all the reports that can be run from your front-end terminals. Having the ability to run these reports from the front end can save a tremendous amount of time and keep your staff on the floor and available to serve your patrons. So let's take a look at all the time-saving front-end reports. First, we have the batch archive report. This report displays the credit card batch data for the archived batch selected. Next, we have the cashier report, which displays the transactions a cashier completed during a shift or set period of time. Next, we have the daily specials report. This report displays the specials of the day, quantity available, and the item price. Then we have the driver accountability report. This report displays driver sales including media, tips, and zone charge breakdowns. Then we have the driver statistics report. This report displays drivers, their out times, and the number of checks settled. Users can choose to define a report start time or prompt the user for a start time. Next, we have the employee cash out report. This report displays sales and tip information for the employee currently signed on when the Employee Cash Out Register button is selected on the front end. Employee Cash Out report is often used by servers to settle with the house at the end of their shift. Next, we have the Employee Time Card report. This report will display the employee's time card for the current or for the previous pay period. Then we have the Employee Tips report. This report displays employee sales and tips for the current or previous day. Next, we have End Day report. This displays the beginning and ending balances, sales, and any variances. Next, we have a floor activity report. This report displays sales activity for job code or codes specified for the selected time range. Next, we have the item availability report. This report displays all items that are currently sold out. The quantity available option in item maintenance must be configured for this button to function correctly. Next, we have an important one, which is our labor versus sales report. This displays the cost of labor versus the total sales within a specified period of time, which is very useful when knowing when to cut or add more labor to your staff. The next report is our offline credit card auths pending report. This displays a summary of offline credit card information that was captured while in the offline credit card mode. Next, we have the Open Checks report. This displays checks that are currently open on the front end when the Open Checks Register report button is selected. The next report is the Open Shift report. This displays a list of currently open shifts when the button is selected on the front end. The next one we see is our Pending Orders report. This report displays orders that have a fire time with a future date. For example, this report would show an order placed on Monday but not needed until Friday. The order can be placed and paid for, but will not be fired until Friday. Next, we have a Pre-Auth report. This displays all credit card pre-authorizations for yesterday, today, or for the current check. Next, we have the Quantity on Hand report. This displays the quantity of the item available. The Quantity Available option must be configured for each item you wish to track quantity for in item maintenance. Next, we have the Sales by Range report. This will show the sale count and dollar amount of items sold during a specified date and time range. Users can define the level of detail shown when configuring the Sales by Range report button in the back office. Next, we have Today's Sales report. This report will show the sale count and dollar amount of items sold during the current day. Users can define the level of detail shown when configuring the Today's Sales Register report button in the back office. And finally, we have Yesterday's Sales report. This report displays the items, quantity sold, and percentage of sales per item for the previous day. And that is all of the available reports that you can enable for use on your front-end terminals, thus saving time and keeping your staff available to serve your patrons. So now that you know which reports are available to you for use on the front end, make sure you check out the button maintenance series to learn how to enable and place any of these report buttons on your terminals. And you should know the best way to stay in the loop is to click on the link below and subscribe to the ServingIntel channel. That way you can stay up to date on the latest tips, tricks, and new technologies available to you only from ServingIntel. And as always, if you encounter any issues with this or any other aspect of your system, please call the ServingIntel service desk for 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week premium software support by dialing 1-888-477-7711 and choosing extension 2. Support tickets can also be generated by sending an email to service@pos.partners, and your support request will be handled quickly and efficiently by one of our highly trained and dedicated support staff members. Thank you for tuning in to our Partner Learning Series, and be on the lookout for more helpful videos and tips coming soon. And most importantly, thank you for choosing ServingIntel for all of your restaurant technology needs.